Whiskey 3, Bravo, Juliet.
Bravo, Juliet. Roger, what's the name there, please?
Okay, the name is John, Juliet Oscar, Hotel November. I worked with you once before, about 2 or 3 years ago there, Jim. You're sounding great out on the East Coast. I'm in the state of Maryland, Crestfield, Maryland, QSO.
Roger, Roger, and that is 3-land, Roger?
That is correct.
All right. Well, I've got this map, and I had some switching problems before. I've got this map with LEDs strung out in the different regions, and I have a controller that will facilitate bringing up the right LED at the right time. The only thing is, the secret to this thing is it's a 12-position rotary switch. And the spacing between those contacts is very close. And I had a knob on the switch that was pushed down pretty hard on the surface of the where the switch is mounted. And what was happening was that the switch was not seating in the indents between the number selections. So sometimes, and I'm running LEDs and pretty high impedance LEDs at that, and sometimes it would be just enough stuff between contacts that it would actually start blinking 2 regions at once, and I said, "Hey, who wired this, man? We got some wiring problems." But all it took was to bring that knob up a little bit off the surface so it could find its detent better in the switch. Anyway, so much for that. John, what radio are you running, sir?
All right, I'm running a Kenwood TS-990. The microphone is a Electro Voice RE27. Driving an Alpha 76A, about 1,200 watts right now, into a 40-meter homemade vertical antenna that got put up my own capacitor hat on top. It's a 47-foot vertical, but running about 1,200 Alpha 76. Running about 1,200 Alpha 76A, an older Alpha amp.
Roger. Now, I've looked at your EQ curve. You have a nice top end there, nice and bright. You could afford to get a little more lower frequencies if you might be interested.
Yeah, I'm running about 3. I've been listening to you for a while. I'm running this processor on about a 3, and the mic gain is about a 5 or a 6. I've been listening to you talk, and I've been experimenting with some of the things that you've been bringing up.
Yes, sir. Now, John, you're saying a 5 or 6, and normally that mic level would be up around 30, 40, 50, somewhere in there?
Somewhere in there. I'm not that precise with it. I can cut the compressor off if you'd like. See what it sounds like. This is where I normally run it.
No, I wasn't talking about that. I'm talking about what happens when you get down in those lower mic gain levels. What that indicates is that the microphone has a rather high output level. When you wind up with a 7, 5 right in that area, that mic is really putting out really, because normally those mic levels should be up around 30, 40, 50, Roger. So what you might start getting some distortion because that mic is so high output it might be overloading the mic preamp. What I would suggest is maybe that just as an interim step would be that you might pull off mic about 6 inches and see where your mic gain goes at that point, Roger.
Oh, okay, I know what you mean. Yeah. Well, I'm about 6 inches from it. I don't usually eat the microphone, but I turned the mic gain down a little bit. I don't know if that sounded any better to you, but I know what you mean. I'm about 6 to 8 inches away from it right now.
Roger. Well, see, what it is the mic comes in right into the preamp tube. There's no attenuation before that mic hits the the preamp tube, and the attenuation occurs after the preamp. So when you have the lower level mic gain, it's indicative that that mic is putting out a really hot signal to your input to the preamp of that radio. Normally we want that up around 20, 30, 40, like I said. So a way around that would be which mic is that? Which mic is that?
This is the Electro Voice RE27.
Ah, the RE27. I'm surprised that it would be that hot. Usually those commercial mics are nominal, so you should be theoretically around a 20, 30, somewhere around that. You might, like I say, how close do you normally work it?
How close do you normally work it? Right where I'm at right now, about 6 to 7 inches away from the mic normal.
I got you. All right. Well, let's go to your ALC and see what kind of level that we're talking about there. Maybe that mic level might be low to your ALC. We haven't investigated that. So I want you to go to your ALC, and as you speak fairly rapidly so you can see what that meter is doing, 100, 200, 300, fairly fast cadence, I want you to adjust the mic level until your ALC meter is running mid-scale to 2/3. Mid-scale to 2/3 as you speak rapidly, and adjust your mic level for mid-scale to 2/3 on the ALC.
And adjust your mic level for mid-scale to 2/3 on the ALC.
Okay, well, we can do that. That seems to be right along in there, and that's just about 2/3 of the way right now. It seems to be working, it seems to be showing okay.
Yes, sir. Now, what level is your actual mic level? Where are you now in your mic level?
What is your actual mic level? Where are you now in your mic level?
I'm on about 4 right now. I didn't move it up too much. It went up about 4.
Yes, sir. I tell you what I would do. I would look in the book and find me a balanced resistor pad for that microphone for about 15 dB attenuation. So you could put this, you would build this little resistor pad that would, go in series with the mic output level. So then it would allow you to bring your mic level on up to about where you're up into 20s and 30s. Because right now it looks like, there's a good possibility that microphone level is so hot that it's introducing distortion into the front end of your mic preamp. So I would attenuate that level about 10, 15 dB inline pad for that mic, Roger?
Inline pad for that mic, Roger?
Okay, Roger. Well, that's very good. Very good to know, and thank you very much. I've been listening to you, and you've been very helpful on the thing.
Yeah, yes, sir, John. And like I say, what you want to be is up there. Your input level wants to be somewhere around 30 nominally, and so whatever it takes attenuation-wise to get there, that's where you want to be. Because I'm sure that you are, since that input level is so low, it indicates that the microphone output is very hot, and so if you get that pad in there, and then you'll be able to turn your mic gain on up to around 20 and 30, and it should sound a whole lot better there, Roger.
Around 20 and 30, and should sound a whole lot better there, Roger.
Okay, Roger. Thank you very much, and enjoyed speaking with you. I did it once before, a couple years ago there. I got you in the logbook. Thank you very much, and 7-3.
Roger, I could think of a very simple pad. Anyway, it's in the book. They're in the book, and you just want to do a 600 to 600. Probably would be close enough. You could also do I think that microphone is 150 ohms. You could do 150 ohms to 600, something in that area, Roger.
Do 150 ohms to 600, something in that area, roger.
Yep, roger. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Roger, John. And again, what is your QTH geographically?
What is your QTH geographically?
Okay, it's Chrisfield, Maryland, Fox Mike 27, Bravo X-ray. I'm about 30 miles inland from the Atlantic Ocean, sitting on the shores of the Chesapeake Bay.
Yes, sir. Absolutely beautiful. And if you want to hear your audio, if you go to YouTube, do a call letter search, KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. It'll take you right to this recording, and we'll get it uploaded around noon tomorrow, Roger?
And we'll get it uploaded around noon tomorrow, Roger?
Roger. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. 73, sir. You have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. This is the Friday afternoon QSO-VLOG net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.
QSO-VLOG net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.